With Coach Brian Carney. Coach, the Salem Tigers went up at Cuba, take on the Wildcats. Close, but no cigar, but the Tigers played probably their best game of the year.
We did. We played a whole lot better, kept our turnovers down. We made shots, and, they just had some size that we had trouble dealing with down the stretch, and that was the difference in the game.
And this is something that with a smaller team that the Salem Tigers have, you're going to encounter virtually, not necessarily every game, but on a lot of the games you're going to have throughout the rest of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just about everybody we play is going to have somebody bigger and stronger than us inside that we've got to deal with. It's just one of those obstacles that we got to figure out and game plan a little better so that we're better equipped to take care of that.
And it takes you can't sometimes fight a mountain with a mountain when you don't have a mountain. So sometimes it takes a group to kind of take care of the village, because that's what's going to happen when you have guys like that. Two things, obviously. One, you're going to keep the ball away from him as much as possible. But if he does get the ball, you want him in as tight a quarters as possible as well.
That's exactly right. Late in the game, we had some foul issues, and we had some guys that were, Levi was out again with cramps there later in the game, and so we were a little deeper in the bench, and we had guys in there that just didn't have quite the experience to be able to double down and help and kind of confine that guy, and so he was able to score. He didn't score a bunch; he just scored enough to get us beat.
And that's just that threat, though, Coach. And you know as well as I do, you've got to defend him, because if you leave him unprotected, they're going to go to him. But you've got to concentrate on him, and that then leaves other guys open for open shots.
That's exactly right. They're number 12. I'm not sure what that young man's name is, but because we were doubling down, he took advantage of some driving lanes and got to the front of the rim and scored. So it was kind of a double-edged sword. We had to double down to stop the big guy, and then their scorer got loose and scored a few buckets. So
your last game before the Christmas holiday, before your Christmas tournament down there in Kabul, is against the Camdenton Lakers, and a team we haven't played in seems like forever, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, or whatever. And we're heading down to their location in a very nice facility to take on the Lakers. And, Coach, what do you know about the Lakers?
I know that they are long and athletic. They're like us. They're hunting for their first win. They're pretty skilled, but I think there's some things there we can take advantage of, we can exploit and be successful.
And when you talk about a team looking for their first win, we are looking for our first win. They're looking for their first win. It doesn't mean that the teams aren't playing a good type of basketball. It just means that obviously they've got some issues. They're a fairly young team from what I saw on their roster, though I didn't get an updated roster from their athletic director to see who they'd be on their varsity. But they seem to be kind of young, kind of like we are, Coach.
Yeah, they're young, just like we are. They've got the Aaron Poe kid. He's a junior, but he started all last year for them. He's their best player, number 24, 6'5", weighs like 200. I mean, he's a big, long kid. He's going to be a challenge for us to deal with. He's got lots of experience. And then they've got another big kid inside. He's like 6'4", probably weighs 220. He's big, strong, nice athlete.
And a team like that, though, that they have some of these bigger kids, do you want to try and use speed around a team like that and get down the floor quickly to wear these guys out?
Well, I mean, normally, yes, you would think that. But these guys, those two kids are pretty good athletes.
Okay.
So, that's not necessarily going to be the case. You've just got to really be disciplined and take care of the ball and take what they give you. But they're going to try to pressure us in the full court, just like they did last year. They're going to climb all over you in the front court or in the back court, and you got to be able to cut with a purpose and then attack and transition whenever you get the opportunity. And you got to be able to take advantage.
And you'd like to come away with that first win before going to the Kabul tournament to get the kids on a roll. Going to Christmas break, have a day or two off there, come back with solid practices, and get ready for the tournament, right?
That's exactly right. Our goal is to go down there and get a win and build a little confidence. And, then we come back and we face Gainesville, first game of the Kabul tournament, and they're state ranked. So it doesn't get any easier. But having a little confidence, I feel confident that if we have some confidence, we can play with just about anybody.
All right, Coach. Well, the best of luck tonight against the Lakers of Camdenton. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, sir.
Stay tuned. Tiger Basketball. It is next.
And that has been Tiger Talk on 1340 KSMO with head boys basketball coach Brian Carty. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger Boys Basketball comes your way next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your
Holiday Gift Guide has great deals for you at K&H Auto Supply in Salem. Get a Power Torque 800 lumen LED work light for $14.99. A Mossy Oak 2-piece seat cover is $42.99. And a Mossy Oak steering wheel cover is $18.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time now for exciting Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town & Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Randy Conway Construction LLC, Healthy Dent County, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty. And now, Salem Tiger basketball.
We welcome you to Camdenton, Missouri. Stan Stevens along with here for KSMO Radio and Media, bringing you Tiger basketball. This will be their final game before the Christmas break, and then they'll have the Kabul tournament. We were not able to download that tournament yet. I'm still trying to get that done, but we'll work on that. In the meantime, we do have a game here between two teams that are still looking for that first win. So somebody's going to come away for that first win tonight, as it will be Aaron Pogue tipping off against Colin Haven. It'll be for the Tigers, Gunnar Conkle, Bryson May, Colin Haven, Levi Smith, and Hayden Sanders. That's the Lakers in their white uniforms that are trimmed in gold with the numbers as well as the trim on the pants, on the short side and below the armpits, all in gold. Salem in their navy blue whites with the Carolina blue numbers. It will be Barrett to inbound it. Again, inside, go out to Pogue for a three. It's no good. Off to the side, brought down by Gunnar Conkle. Conkle brings it the other way slowly. Conkle met up there by Kyle Christensen. Lost the ball and goes back court. He dribbled it right off his foot. And the first turnover belongs to the Salem Tigers. Barrett will inbound it. He'll get it into Christensen. No pressure there. Tigers in a half-court defense. Aaron Pogue is the one that Coach Carty says is probably going to be their best player. That ball thrown into the middle, stolen away by the Salem Tigers. And then they get their first steal of the game. The ball goes out of bounds as Bryson May tries to move it down quickly. It's knocked out his hands underneath the basket by Barrett. Conkle inbounded, looking for an open man, flips it out to Sanders. Sanders on top, Levi Smith between the circles, left side to Gunnar Conkle. It's a full-size basketball floor here. Not some of the smaller high school floors, so this is a little bit larger area to go, more college size. Smith goes underneath to Haven. Haven guarded there, turns, spins, has that ball stripped away by Pogue, and back they come the other way. Pogue underneath the basket can't handle the high pass as he dished it off to Barrett. Barrett tried to get it back to Pogue right underneath the basket, but his pass eluded him off his hand and out of bounds. Another turnover by the Lakers. They have full court pressure on the Salem Tigers as Smith looking for an outlet, standing still down at Conkle. They're going to run out of time quickly as Smith gets right to the timeline, barely gets over in time. Levi is tied up. He lost the ball, falls back on it, still loose in the corner, goes out of bounds. Off of whom? They'll say off of the Lakers. So that goes off of the foot of Kyle Christensen. Minute 15 gone. No one has scored yet as Bryson May gets the inbound out to Smith. Levi with a three. It's good. Levi Smith had no pressure on him whatsoever, and he hits the three, and the Salem Tigers go on top. 3-on-1 the other way as Webster comes down. His shot is partially blocked, but a foul is going to be called on Salem. I believe that's going to be on Colin Haven. And that is the case. Colin will pick up that foul. Going to the line will be Webster, and he hits the first free throw. Riley Webster. Six and a half to go first quarter. 3-2 as he hits them both. Again, full court pressure by the Lakers as Bryson May getting into Conkle. Conkle looking for an outlet. He's double teamed. Fires it out deep to Hayden Sanders. 2-on-1 out of pass to Haven underneath the basket. 7-footer, no good. Brought down in control underneath by May. May trying to get the shot up, has it stolen away by the Lakers. Quick pass down to Pogue. Pogue down the middle of the floor. Scoops it up, misses the shot, but he'll draw the foul and go to the line. Free throw is no good. Pogue has another one coming. And this one is good. We're tied at 3. Again, Salem Tigers having to fight that full court press by the Lakers. Conkle gets it. Throws it behind to Smith, but Levi is able to grab it between three Lakers. Ball loose underneath there is Bryson May trying to get it back out to Levi Smith, deflected out of bounds by Aaron Pogue. 3-3 our score, 5:53 remaining in this, the first quarter. Conkle looking down deep, fires it out across to Smith. Smith brings it down out near center court. Levi trying to get away from McKillier, giving it across now to Conkle. Conkle underneath the May, lays it up, nothing go. Ball hit inside the rim and then bounced right back out, brought down by Pogue. 3-3 our score. Pogue all the way down, kicks it outside. A charge is going to be called on Pogue as he barreled into Levi Smith. Aaron Pogue going right into the paint, went right over Levi. He gets the charge. And 3-person change by the Lakers. Ricky Schmidt checks in, along with Reese Waters, as Conkle brings it down. Also in the game is Javari Stewart. Bounce pass to the outside. Waiting for it there is Smith. Inside it goes to May. May kicks it outside to Sanders. Back to Smith on the perimeter. Levi back to Sanders. Double team now to Levi across to Conkle. Conkle just hands Sanders to Smith for the three. It's good. Levi hits another. And the Tigers take the lead 6-3. Quick pass to Stewart. Stewart down the sideline, trying to dance to the middle of the floor. Trying to scoop it up. It goes through. Now 6-3, or 6-5, and they've got the score wrong. Here comes Conkle down the way. Ball deflected out of bounds by the Lakers. Lakers scored the basket. They gave it to Salem. Caden Cowell comes in the game. Now they're figuring it out. They still have the wrong score. We'll see what happens. They finally got it right. Conkle outside the Haven, all the way deep to Sanders. Now to Levi. Levi Smith trying to get away from Barrett. All lost, stolen away. Here comes the Lakers all the way down, and they missed the ball, dribbled the ball, and then a foul's going to be called after the turnover. Reese Waters came all the way down the floor and then just lost the ball. He dribbled it underneath his feet. And then the foul called on Cooper Barrett. So Salem will take over in the third Laker turnover. Easton May checks in. for Bryson. Ball stolen away. Here they come back. The Lakers shot up, misses by Barrett, brought down underneath, and it will be out of bounds off Easton May. May turn that ball over on the inbound pass. It will belong to Stewart. Stewart will try and inbound it, and underneath there's going to be a foul called. That might be on Levi Smith. And it will be on Smith. Oh, it's going to be on Sanders. Excuse me. I thought he held up a 4. Aiden's first. And going to the line will be Ricky Schmidt. The free throw is good. Well, the Lakers have had 5 free throws, and they've hit 4 of them. Game is tied 6-6. Only one. And that shot is good. Schmidt hits them both. 5 of 6 on the stripe, and they have a 1-point lead, 7-6. Here's Levi. Looking for an open man. Bounced the ball right off his foot. Stolen by the Lakers, and then a foul has to be called on Levi Smith. His second, as Stewart went up with the ball after the turnover, a silly turnover by Levi Smith underneath the basket. Just wasn't looking, bounced the ball again. Second one, it's been bounced off a foot of a Salem Tiger. And Levi gets his first foul. Free throw is good. The Tigers are getting killed on free throws here, as the Lakers have only missed 1, and they'll be shooting their 8th. And that's good as well. Them down by 3, 9-6. As Easton May comes up, stops, turns, spins, gives it over to Smith. Down low it goes to Gately, and he lays it in. Caden Gately going right to the basket. And it's 9-8. Pass goes in the corner. 3 by Waters, way too short. Taken underneath the basket by Easton May. Knocked off of his foot. It'll belong to the Lakers. Another turnover by Easton May. Brought down the rebound, but then did not move away from underneath the basket. And the Lakers knocked the ball off his foot. Goes outside to Waters. Waters on the perimeter, firing it to Barrett. Barrett going down low to Schmidt. Schmidt underneath the basket. He'll be fouled. Another foul on the Salem Tigers. And this one's going to be on Caden Gately. The Tigers already have 5 team fouls with 3:30 to go left in the first quarter. Now, the Lakers make big substitutions. They make 3-4 player substitutions at a time. They have that kind of depth. Stewart trying to get in, fires it in the corner. 3 from that corner is no good. Stewart underneath the basket goes for the layup, and he'll be fouled again, and he'll go back to the line to shoot 2 as Gately not in position. Goes underneath the basket and gets his second foul. He's going to have to check out as Javari Stewart goes back to the free throw line and again hits the free throw. Very sloppy play by Salem on the defensive side here. And the next one also good. Take away the free throws. Salem was doing better, but they have continued to struggle with the ball. And now a foul called on Javari Stewart on the pass over to Levi Smith, trying for the steal. That is the 3rd team foul on the Lakers. 11-8. Camdenton with the lead. Easton May needs to get in quickly, and a timeout had to be called because Salem, again, not moving to give the inbound man any option. So timeout called by Coach Carty. It's 11 for the Lakers. It's 8 for the Salem Tigers. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Say goodbye to wasting your hard-earned money and traveling long distances to get your MRI. This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. The hospital now has the newest technology in-house 5 days a week. and it's open bore, meaning you have ample room to get comfortable during your exam. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
11-8 our score here from Camdenton. Salem will inbound it. Smith fires it in the middle to Sanders. Hayden turning, looking for Levi Smith. Gets it to him all the way down, lays it up. Count the bucket, draws the foul. Levi was hit with that pass by Sanders at full flight. He took it between two Camdenton players and draws the foul, laying the ball in. He's got 8, and he'll shoot the extra shot as Aaron Pogue, who's probably one of their better players, draws his second foul. And you're still in the first quarter. The free throw is no good. Fought down by Weber, and he scores. Wilson Weber with a rebound and the putback. And Salem is up 12-11. Javari Stewart now fires it across to Pogue. Pogue to the paint. Short jumper is good. Aaron Pogue with an 8-footer makes it go down. Here's Conkle the other way. Gunner stops, goes out near center court. Will reset the play for the Salem Tigers. Guarded there by Kyle Christensen. Getting it to Levi Smith. Stewart has him over to Easton May. May looking inside, starts his drive, turns, spins, goes outside to Weber, Wilson Weber. Now to Conkle. Conkle, guarded there, gives it back. Wilson Weber back to Conkle. Outside it goes to Sanders for the 3. It goes in, but he stepped out of bounds. Hayden, getting his positioning, put his foot on the out-of-bounds line. Would have been good, but again, a silly mistake by the Salem Tigers on a real well-played, well-documented play there. They had Sanders all low in the corner. They got it to him, but he kicked his foot back, and that went out of bounds. Now Christensen inside, stolen away by the Salem Tigers. His pass intended there for McEllier. And Salem with their third steal. Conkle goes in the corner. Sanders will try it again. This one's good. Hayden Sanders makes it a 15-13 game. Bringing it down is Barrett. Out to Stewart. Stewart out near center court. Picked up there by Smith. Man-to-man coverage by Salem right now. They go inside. Down low, laying it up. And in is McEllier. 15-15 our score. Pass to Conkle. Again, full court pressure by the Lakers. Conkle better get over the line. He's got 1 second. He just got to the line. Pass goes in the court to May. May trying to dance in out of Conkle. Conkle can't get inside. Ball stolen away by Stewart, and then Conkle will foul him. Again, too many turnovers by Salem here early on, and then now the Lakers will be in the bonus the rest of this first half, and they are good from the free throw line. Conkle with 2, Gately with 2. We're in the first quarter, still 1:23 to go. So Gunnar Conkle will have to sit down. Easton May in the game, and now Bryson May checks in the game. Stewart from the free throw line. He has been perfect. He's 5 for 5, has another one coming on that 1-and-1. (16-15) Lakers, first quarter. And this one is no good, right down by May. Easton May getting it off to Smith. Smith chased there by Stewart at center court. And now a foul called underneath, I believe, on Bryson May. I do not know what Bryson did underneath the basket, but it's another turnover for the Salem Tigers. That is their 8th. No free throws on that foul because of the possession. With the ball, Stewart beyond 3. Stops, trying to get inside. He does. Down low it goes to Webster. Webster goes outside. Ball knocked out of bounds by Easton May as they went to the corner for Barrett. 16-15, Lakers. 55 seconds to go first quarter. Pass goes outside to Christensen. Christensen. Guarded there by May. On top, Barrett. Goes down low. Turnaround jumper is up and good by McEllier. He's got 4, and the Tigers are down by 3. May to Sanders, now to Smith. Get a long pass now to Bryson May. Bryson May lost it, got it back off the glass. No good. He's missed another one from 3 feet away. Ball left on the floor, but the Tigers are all going the other way. And now jump ball possession arrow will favor, I believe, the Salem Tigers. Well, let's see if that is the call. And it will belong to the Salem Tigers on the turnover here by the Lakers. Officials are talking to Easton May and McEllier as they had a little tangle on the floor going for the ball. Easton is pleading his case of what he did to him on the floor. He'll check out because Easton so badly had a little bit of a knee problem and he kind of kicked him in the leg. No call, no foul. Sanders will inbound it to Smith, and Smith will be fouled there. And I believe it's going to be on Webster. Let's see if that's the call. No, they never showed it. Still waiting on that foul call. They're going to call it on Javari Stewart, his second. Sanders trying to get inside, does to Weber, now to Smith. 20 seconds to go. Levi getting a pick. Ball goes in the corner. He steps out of bounds. Again, another bounce off the foot by the Salem Tigers in dribbling. That is the third of this first quarter where they have actually dribbled off their foot into a turnover. And Smith was wide open. Pass goes down low to Kowal for 3. It's no good, but brought down there by Webster. Webster out on top to Barrett. To the corner. Long 2. Misses everything at the buzzer. Taken there by number 12, Kyle Christensen. And we played one quarter here at Camdenton. It's the Lakers 18, the Tigers 15. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Country Mart in Salem is your party central. They have a great assortment of fresh fruit baskets, or if you need, meat and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, as well as fresh fruit and cheese trays available. Plus, perfect for small gatherings, they have a fresh smoked turkey breast that will serve 6 to 8 people. Country Mart asks that you please pre-order your party trays and fresh smoked turkey breast. Call 729-3455. Happy holidays from your friends at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East in Salem, here to help you save.
Salem Tigers trail it after one quarter of play by 3. Tigers being led right now by Levi Smith with 8. He's the only one with more than one basket. However, it's a nice amount. 5 points for Javari Stewart for Camdenton, 4 for Tommy McEllier, and 3 for Aaron Vogue, a couple for Riley Webster, a couple for Ricky Schmidt. 10 of the points scored by the Lakers were from the free throw line. They were 10 of 12. Salem was 0 of 1. The Lakers will have it to start this second quarter. They're ready to inbound it. Don't forget, Missouri Tiger basketball tomorrow against Utah, 3 o'clock. That's here on KSMO Radio. Barrett has it, getting it across to Waters. Now goes to Cowell down low. His shot will not go. Ball comes loose to Sanders. Sanders grabbed that rebound, going off to Levi Smith. Smith against Waters. Smith out near center court. Backs up. Looking for a little separation. Trying to get it. Stops. Looks in the corner. Nobody there. Now goes back to Haven. Salem not again moving around to give the ball handler an option. Now over to Sanders. Sanders out on top to Wilson Weber. In the corner it goes to May. Bryson May on top. Sanders. Right at the top of the key. Now back to May. Guarded there by Cowell. Comes in the paint to the hole. Sharp jumper. No good, but he is fouled en route. Bryson missing 3-footers as he's 0 for 3 and 3 feet in closer. They did draw the foul, and that foul was called on Caden Cowell. So Bryson May to the free throw line. Free throw no good. And the next one is coming. It's good. Salem down by 2, 18-16, just underway here in the second quarter. As Waters brings it down for the white-clad Lakers of Camdenton. Getting it over to Barrett. Barrett top of the key. Stolen away there inside by Sanders and then knocked back away. Stolen right back by the Lakers. They get it down low. Kicking it outside. There is a long 2 shot there by Barrett. No good. Brought down by Wilson Weber. The other way, May. To the paint, to the hole. Scoops it down low, and a charge called on Bryson May as he went over top of Waters. Bryson had a man wide open. Didn't dish it to him quick enough and stop. He just kept coming forward. Got the momentum foul called on him for going over top of Waters. Still a 2-point game in favor of the Lakers. 6.5 to go here. A long 3 up and good. Just taking it right there by Cooper Barrett. Oh, Tiger went to him and Cooper hits it. Now a 5-point Laker lead. Here's Smith trying to get away from Waters. Gets over the timeline. Smith stops, goes to Sanders in the corner. Hayden back on top to Haven. I should say to Sanders, now to May for the 3. It rims out. Again, no good. Brought down by Barrett. Long pass underneath, laid up and missed there by Waters. Put back up and in by Cowell on the rebound. The Tigers find themselves down by 7. May, double team there, fires it across to Sanders. Sanders quickly to the timeline, pulls up, now goes across to May. May from 9, jump shot, it won't go. He's 0 for 5 from the floor and a foul called underneath. I believe on Salem. Bryson May keeps shooting, but he's not been close with any of his shots tonight. So it's really a struggle, and he's really fighting it, trying to make it happen. Colin Haven got that foul, and the Lakers will be shooting 2 when they come back after this 30-second timeout. 23-16, the Lakers back in 30. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here in the second quarter, Salem being outscored 5-1. They trail it now by 7, and the Lakers will go to the line to shoot 2. As I mentioned, 10 of 12 in that first quarter, and right now it will be Riley Webster to the line, and he's 2 for 2. He will shoot 2 as they're in the double bonus already. And the free throw is no good. Salem, by the way, is in the bonus to shoot a 1-and-1. As the second shot is good. Webster checks out. Coming back in the game is Aaron Pogue. In full court pressure by the Lakers, they lead it by 8. Haven trying to get it in, almost steps over the line, and then finally gets it into May. May pulls up. He's double-teamed, trying to get over that timeline. Bryson guarded there by Jonah Rapp, who's in the game for the first time. May gets by him outside to Sanders. Sanders on the perimeter now to Wilson Weber. Weber turning, fires it outside to May. Bryson on top, Haven. Collins back to Bryson May. Easton May in the game now again. Bryson goes to Easton, left side, trying to get inside to Haven. Can't do it. Instead goes out to Wilson Weber. Right side pass to Bryson May. May to the paint, kicks it outside to Easton to the hole. 7-footers up too short, brought down by Colin Haven. Put back, no good. Brought back by Weber. He is fouled. Wilson Weber going up for that rebound, gets the foul. As Colin Haven did a good job reaching back for that rebound. And Wilson Weber, underneath that basket, he did a good job of blocking out. Foul called on Pogue, and that's exactly what Coach Carty wanted to do, but it's been everybody else that has hurt the Salem Tigers in this game. Banking it in is Ethan Wilson Weber. (24-17) our score. Next one. Trying to bank that one in, no good. Tipped and stolen away by Easton May. Outside it goes to Weber. To Sanders for the three. Off the rim, no good. Captured underneath by Pogue. Pogue down the middle of the floor. Stops, 7-footer, no good. Tipped and goes in the corner. There is Christensen. Christensen out on top to Rapp. Rapp to Stewart is back in the game. Back to Rapp. Rapp down low, spin, baby, hook shot up and good by Tommy McLeod. 26-17 our score is Conkle back in the game. Bringing it down, May. Kicking outside to Sanders in the corner to Conkle. Conkle on the perimeter. Tigers mishandled that ball, otherwise would have had a wide open shot. Sanders now down low to Weber. Wilson Weber on the baseline trying to go up. He's fouled from behind. He'll go back to the line to shoot two. That might be on Pogue again. But this time it's on McLeod. 8th team foul. Free throw is good by Wilson Weber. He's 2 of 3 and has another one to come. Salem down by 8. And that one is no good. Chased down and pulled down by Christensen. Down the middle of the floor, into the offensive zone, pulls up between the circles. Now backs up, looking to his right, nobody there. Goes back to his left to Stewart. Stewart down low, intended for Pogue. Pogue goes underneath, short jumper, too short there by McLeod. Brought down by Gunnar Conkle. Conkle, Salem down by 8. 3:25 to go, first half. Conkle to Haven. Haven right at that high post. Back to Conkle. Down low. Scoops it up and in. Nice play. A little give and go. And it's 26-20. Salem needs a couple of stops here. Javari Stewart walked up as Salem in a half-court defense against Levi Smith. Javari moving from right to left. Goes in the corner to Pogue. Pogue going baseline, stops his short jumper, is too short, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, it won't go, and brought down by Wilson Weber. 26-20 as Conkle gets to the timeline, goes by Christensen, now goes to his right side, trying to kick it outside, does to Wilson Weber, now to May. May on the baseline, throws it right in the hands of McLeod. Another steal, another turnover by the Tigers. Here's Pogue down low. He's trying his shot. He does not make it. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. I don't know who Easton was passing that to. There's nobody in the lane unless somebody's supposed to be cutting through, but they never got there. And Colin Haven picked up that foul. Gunnar Conkle looked like he was pretty frustrated, but it was not on him. Free throw is up and good by Pogue. Pogue has 4 points now. 27-20. Salem can just not get on a run. Way too many turnovers here in this first half. Another one that's good. Salem with 12 turnovers in this first half. There's still 2:28 to go. Pass comes in to Easton May. Now back to Levi Smith. Guarded there by Rapp. Smith in the offensive zone to Conkle. Gunner on the left wing. Out on top, Easton May. Right side pass to Smith. Inside to Wilson Weber to the hole. Jump shot no good, but he'll draw the foul. I believe that's on Christensen. Let's see if that is the call. Or is it going to be on Shedeni Sapov? And it's going to be on Sapov. And the free throw, no good. The Tigers starting to get some opportunities here, but they're not getting the shots to fall. Right now in this game, 13 of 16 are the Lakers. That one no good as well. Taken down by Webster. So Wilson Weber missed them both. Pass goes inside to Shedeni, and he gets it to go down. Shedeni Sapov banks it in, and it's suddenly a 10-point lead. Here comes Conkle. Flip pass to Smith. Smith, who had 2 threes early in the game, trying to drive in, and he'll draw the foul. But the Tigers are just not hitting free throws. They are 3 of 8 in this second quarter, 3 of 9 on the game. Foul called on Riley Webster. So Levi Smith, who missed his only free throw opportunity, misses his second. Them down by 10. Every point counts. Next one is up, and it's good. (30-21) our score. The minute 45 to go. We are in the first half. Stewart for the Lakers. Right side pass to Barrett. Barrett out on top to Christensen. Inside pass, knocked away, stolen, and taken by Conkle. Conkle is tied up, and a timeout called by Coach Carty. Conkle got the steal. Carty called the timeout. Salem will have possession with 1:31 to go in the first half. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. 30-21 our score. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
'Tis the season for savings at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. A complete car care kit by Armor All for $29.99. A MaxiTrack multi-tool for $14.99. Race Monkey 3-pack value utility gloves $9.99. A Bluetooth wireless speaker Tough IPX6 waterproof for $27.99. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem.
Don't forget, the conclusion of this game, we got some Blues hockey that you can check out. They're taking on the Dallas Stars, and that game will start on a delayed basis. At the conclusion of this one around 9 o'clock right here on KSMO Media. Well, appreciate you joining us on your Friday night. It's been a wet day. So if you're out and about, be ready for a cold morning, possibly a cool day tomorrow. Not going to be very warm at all on Saturday, and be ready for it. 1:31 remains in this half as Salem will inbound the ball from the baseline. Again, full court pressure by the Lakers. That has not changed this entire game. A long pass to Conkle. Conkle turns, spins, still on the Salem side. Goes back to Sanders. Sanders all the way down. Short jumper is no good. A foul called on Webster. And for Riley, that'll be his second foul, and Sanders to the line to shoot 2. So Hayden Sanders to the line. He's got a 3 in this game. And his free throw is good. They with many more free throw opportunities in the second quarter, but they're under 50%. And Sanders misses that one. Brought down by Barrett. And now the Tigers steal it and then they get it right back. And here comes Stewart. Stewart the other way. Stewart to the paint. Lost the ball. Tigers steal it, come back with it the other way. All the way down is Weber, and he lays it up and in on the pass from Conkle. Ethan Wilson Weber. Walking it up close shortly is Barrett. Salem back to within 6 now. That goes off the foot of Barrett. It goes out of bounds as he tried to go around Easton Bay. And another turnover by the Lakers. That's their 10th of this first half. Salem with 13. Each team with 7 steals. 30-24. Levi Smith trying to get in, does to Conkle. Conkle being double teamed and gets knocked down and a foul called, and Conkle will go to the line to shoot 2. I'm not sure if it's going to be on Waters or Christensen. They both were pushing, and they'll call that one on Reese Waters. So instead of just keeping their hands straight up and keeping Conkle from moving, they tried to steal the ball out of his hand. And in doing so, they pushed him down and got the foul with 50 seconds left. Sent him down by 6. Gunner could bring him within 4 and misses the first. Next one by Gunner. That one misses well and goes out of bounds off the hands of Shedeni Sapar. So Salem will have the ball underneath the basket. Conkle to inbound it. Still looking. Fires it out high for Sanders. Sanders out near center court, now to May. Easton May. Going down the line. Easton trying to kick it outside. Flips it back to Gunnar Conkle. Fadeaway jumper. It's off the rim. No good. Brought down by Christensen on the backside. Long pass down to Waters. Waters inside to McEllier, and a baby hook goes in. Salem has that chance to cut that lead, and again fails to do so. And now a wild pass by Easton May goes right to Smith. All the way down. Smith lays it up. Count the bucket. And he draws the foul on Sapar. Sapar is not a happy guy, and neither is the coach. Smith gets the basket. He'll draw the foul, the second on Sapar. And Levi will go to the line to shoot the extra shot. He could bring Salem back to within 5 here. With 18 seconds left, that free throw is good. Tigers have cut that 10-point deficit in half. Pass by Waters out to McEllier. He fires it right side, intended for Caden. He goes out of bounds. Belongs to Salem Tigers on the 12th turnover by Camdenton now. Pass for Cowell, and he just couldn't handle the pass. That ball was too far in front of him. 14 seconds left. Here's Gunnar Conkle trying to move it up. Fires it across to Sanders. Sanders, 9 seconds to the paint, to the hole. Underneath it goes to Weber. Weber trying to get the shot up, and foul's going to be called on the floor instead against Reese Waters. With 4.8 seconds left. So both teams got some foul issues here. Wilson Weber will go to the line. He put it in, but they waved the basket off the foul on the floor. The free throw is no good. This is really been a problem here for Salem in the second half. They've gotten plenty of free throw opportunities. And I'm almost dreading looking at it, what it's going to be for the second quarter. Quick pass to McEllier. He's got time. He comes down for a three, kicks it outside, a long three at the buzzer, no good. Off the rim by Christensen, and we have played 2 quarters here at Camdenton. The Salem Tigers trail the Camdenton Lakers by a score of 32-28. We'll come back in 3 minutes with stats from the first half here from Camdenton, Missouri on KSMO Media, 1340 AM, 32-28 Camdenton. Back in 3. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
At Progressive Ozark Bank, this most favorite time of year is a time to reflect on our blessings and thankfulness while celebrating the birth of our Savior. Progressive Ozark Bank appreciates their friends and neighbors and the trust they have put in them to serve you throughout the past year. 2021 has brought many improvements to help serve you while enhancing your banking experiences, simplifying your financial life. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, FDIC insured, and equal housing lender. What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Welcome back to Camdenton, and they just had their dance team put on a real nice dance routine to Jingle Bells, and very entertaining, as a matter of fact, and did a lot of some gymnastics and, classical dance as well as some choreography dance. Very nice job done by those young ladies here at Camdenton. We are at halftime, 32-28, and it's still anybody's game. Tigers were down by 10, 30-20, and they have outscored Camdenton in the last 3 minutes, 8-2. And have a chance here to come back in that third quarter. But the foul trouble is going to be a major consideration for both teams. We've got some issues. Caden Gately with 3 fouls. Aaron Pogue, one of their better players, has 3 in that first half. And so we got a couple of guys with 3, a couple of guys with 2. And just each team was shooting a lot of free throws in that first half. The Lakers shot 12 free throws in the first quarter. They hit 10 of those free throws. They had 4 baskets, and they made 10 free throws and finished with 18 points. Salem Tigers had 1 free throw in that first quarter, just 1. They missed that one. But at the time, though, they're only down 18-15 at the end of one quarter. Salem Tigers had the opportunity with free throws in that second quarter, though, as Camdenton had only 4. They made 3 of those 4, and they have made 13-16 on the night. Salem Tigers had 17 free throws in that second quarter. They made 7. They're 7 of 18 on the night, which is just about 41%. The Camdenton Lakers, on the other hand, are shooting 84%. That difference in points right there of 13 to 7 at 6 points, Salem would be in the lead here at halftime. But it's been a turnover-filled game by both teams. 13 for Salem, 12 for Camdenton. And some of these turnovers have just almost been hard to believe. 3 of the Salem Tiger turnovers were dribbles off the foot of the player. One was getting ready to set up, stepped out of bounds. Actually, that happened twice for the Salem Tigers, getting ready to shoot and stepped out of bounds of that 13 turnovers. But both teams were fairly aggressive. Tigers are more aggressive on the defensive side in their half-court defense, cutting off the lanes in the middle. They ended up with 7 steals, while Camdenton was much more aggressive in their offensive zone, in the Salem Tiger defensive zone. They were doing a full-court press the whole time, and they did generate 7 steals, 5 of them coming off that press, 2 of them on the defensive side in their defensive zone. 32-28, leading scorer in the game is Levi Smith with 12. He is followed up by Ethan Wilson-Weber with 7, 4 for Hayden Sanders, 2 for Gunnar Conkle, and 1 point for Bryson May. Leading rebounder for the Salem Tigers has been Ethan Wilson-Weber with 4, 2 for Easton May, 2 for Conkle, and 1 for Colin Haven. For the Camdenton Lakers, their leading scorer is Tommy McEllier. He has 8, 5 for Aaron Pogue, as well as Jabari Stewart, 4 points for Caden Cowell, and then 3 points for Alex Webster, as well as Cooper Barrett. 2 points for Ricky Schmidt and Braden Shepard. That's not right. That was St. Paul got that basket. I put that down the wrong line. Sorry about that. Shadeni St. Paul got that basket. So he's got the 2, not Shepard, who has not been in the game yet. Leading rebounder for the Lakers, 3 for Kyle Christensen, 3 for Aaron Pogue, 2 for Riley Webster, and 2 for Cooper Barrett. That's really it for them. 1 for Cade Cowell in that first half. So as we go to the second half, very even game for both teams. Both teams still looking for that first win, and you can see by the number of turnovers that is, you can see why that the teams have struggled, because the turnovers are not forced turnovers. And if you have got pressure and then somebody else picks it off, okay. But when you're trying to dribble and you turn the ball over, you got a little issue. And so both teams, and I don't know if it's getting close to the holiday break, but both teams will probably come out a little bit more focused, I think, here in the second half. I think both coaches will have their say, and we look forward to a very good second half by both teams. 32-28. We'll come back in 2 minutes with the second half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Are you thinking about a new home, commercial building, maybe room additions, or maybe you're looking for someone to do concrete work, siding, new tile, or install a wood floor? Then you need to call Conway Construction, LLC at 247-6468. And by the way, did you know they're now doing custom skid steer work, custom bush hogging, and can handle all of your dump truck needs? Call Randy today at Conway Construction, LLC at 247-6468.
ready to start the second half as the Salem Tigers will have the ball first. And they'll bring it up. Gunnar Conkle gets just almost sandwiched right there at half court. They get into Bryce and May. Back to Conkle. Open for the three. Didn't take it. Now takes a long two. And he hits. Conkle takes a 12-footer. And he hits Salem within a deuce. Pass goes in the corner. Christensen now outside to Barrett. Across. Stolen there by Conkle. He's with Bryson. Gunnar all the way down for the layup. He ties the game. Steal for the Tiger guard. And we are tied at 32. Now the other way, Christensen out on top. There's Barrett. Inside it goes. McEllier is fouled there by Smith as he got the pass on that low post on the right side. Trying to go up. Levi cut him off. Draws his second foul. McEllier, who did not shoot a free throw in that first half, he will have two here. And the first is good. Just underway here in the third quarter. Next one by McEllier is no good. Knocked out of hands of Pogue by Haven. It'll belong to Camdenton underneath the basket. Javari Stewart to inbound it. Stewart flips it in. A high pass intended for Pogue, but stolen away by the Tigers. Here they come the other way. Conk all the way down, spins, turns, and gets it to go. He flipped it up there, and miraculously the ball fell through. 34-33, Salem with a lead, first since early on in the game. Stewart goes down low to Pogue. Pogue on that baseline, trying to reverse the layup. Doesn't score. Nice play by Aaron Pogue. And the Lakers are back on top. Smith fires it in the middle to Conkle. Conkle down the left side, trying to drive in. Goes outside to Sanders. Can't shoot. Back to Conkle. Out on top, Smith, right side pass. May up beyond the perimeter. Out beyond that three-point arc. Here's Conkle standing out near center court. Draws two Camdenton Lakers to him. Now to May. May back to Conkle. Back to May. Bryson inside to Smith. Fadeaway jumper will not go. And Stewart brings it down. 35-34 Lakers. The other way Pogue and is called for carrying the ball. Switch from right hand to left hand. Carry the ball with him. Turns the ball over. Third turnover by the Lakers here early on in this second half. Inbound comes to Conkle. 35-34. Lakers just underway here in the second half. Conkle guarded by Stewart. Trying to get a pick. Got us from Havens. All the way down. Conkle trying to go through. Is going to be called for a travel. Trying to do a little bit too much was Gunnar. Went between two guys and then tried to create a Conkle sandwich with him. And unfortunately had to carry the ball between them. Stewart brings it down the middle of the floor. Half-court defense by Salem. Pass goes outside. Ball loose. Taken there by Christensen underneath the McElway. McElway is going to travel with the ball. Conkle cut him off, and in doing so made him shift his feet. That was enough to draw the travel. Inbound to Sanders. Quickly down to Conkle. Conkle has Haven all alone, and Collin will lay it up and in. Nice awareness by Conkle to see Haven. He went down behind the defense. He was standing down there at the low post. There wasn't a Laker within 20 feet. The other way, it's Christensen across to Stewart. Goes way high to get that one. A good play. In the corner, Pogue. Pogue spins away from one. Now another. Kicks it down low to McEllier. He lays it in. Tommy McEllier. He has 12. 36-35 Salem. Here's Haven. Short jumper. It does not go, but he draws the foul, and Collin will go to the line to shoot two. Foul on whom? It's going to be on Christensen. So Kyle Christensen gets his first foul, and Haven's free throw is no good. 36 points for Salem, and Haven ties the game with the free throws. 37 is what they have on the clock. I have them with 30. Oh, no, they're right. Pass comes down low, stopping Dylan down underneath, kicking it back outside, tipped by Sanders, intended for McLeay. .442 to go third quarter as Kyle Christensen has it. Goes right side to Stewart. Inside, getting it there is Webster. Down to Pogue. Pogue double team, goes baseline, stops, turns. Outside to Stewart. Stewart trying to go back to Pogue. He gets it. And then a foul's going to be called on May as he tried to steal that ball away. So Bryson will pick up his third foul. And third team foul on, second team foul on Salem, Pass to Pogue, goes to Stewart, down low, underneath to Webster. Webster out on top to Pogue, open for three, didn't take it. Goes down low to Christensen, and he lays it in with a reverse layup. 39-37. Here's Conkle, and Conkle is called for a charge on a little push-off on Pogue. Gunner got the ball and extended his arm. Anytime you do that, you're going to get the charge call. Turnover number 2 here in this second half of the Tigers. 39-37. Camdenton with the ball again out near center court. Long pass left side to McLeay. And getting in now is Pogue. His jumper is good. And suddenly the Tigers are down by 4. Points off turnovers. That's a killer, and there's an easy 2. 41-37. The pass right side to May. May all the way down to the hole. Lays it up and in. Bryson got ahead of steam. Nobody got in front of him, and Salem backed it in 2. 3:35 left to go third quarter. A lot of basketball left to go here at Camdenton. 41-39, the Lakers. Right side pass to McLeay. Into the paint to Webster. Outside to Christensen for a 3, and he hits it. Kyle Christensen hits the 3. And suddenly it's a 5-point Laker lead. Levi Smith spins, drives it into the offensive zone, then has his pocket picked by Christensen all the way down. Christensen gets it back. He lost the ball and it came back to him, and he banks it in. 3 Tiger turnovers in this second half, and all 3 have scored. Here's Conkle all the way down. Misses the shot, and then a foul called on Haven going over the back of McLeay. Conkle made a great move all the way down, but then was offline on his shot, missed it, and Haven will pick up foul number 4 going over the back on the rebound. Salem, who had the lead momentarily, is now down by 7 and have had an offensive foul on the rebound. Now 14 fouls on Salem and 4 on Haven. With that ball, it's Waters. Handing it off to Stewart. Stewart out high, trying to get away from May. Kicks it down low, intended for McLeay, down to Pogue at the baseline. Pogue underneath the basket. Fires it outside to McLeay. Right side pass to Waters. A quick 3. It's offline. Conkle has it. Conkle trying to drive down. Ball goes off his foot again, out of bounds as he tried to get away from Webster, and 17 turnovers for the Tigers. And the Lakers are taking advantage of these mistakes. Driving down to Stewart. Inside, ball stolen away there by the Tigers. They get that one back. Here's Smith the other way. Pulling up, looking right, nobody open. Now goes that way to Conkle. Conkle trying to drive to the paint. Runs into a man. Turnaround jumper's good. Gunner with 8 points here in the third quarter. Salem back to within 5. Quick pass down to Webster. Webster to Waters. Waters out near center court, now to Pogue. Pogue down to Stewart on the baseline. Stewart back to Pogue for the 3-pointer, and it's offline. Brought down, though, by Waters, and then Conkle will foul him from behind. Reese Waters with the rebound and then draws the foul. Conkle didn't do much, trying to steal the ball, but he grabbed his arm instead of getting in position, and now Waters to the line to shoot 2. Misses. Coming back in the ball game is Ricky Schmidt. Cooper Barrett back in the game, as is Caden Cowell. And the next one is up, and this one is good. Tigers trying to get in against that full court pressure. They've struggled with it. May trying a little push off there, almost got called for a charge. Bryson between two guys, floats it up there. No way, too short. Gets his own rebound, but can't hang on to it. Now a long pass to Cowell all the way down. His shot no good, but back up and in, though, and a follow-up by Barrett. 49-41. Long pass in the middle to May. Bryson May can't buy a basket here today. And he comes down. He'll draw a foul. And May will go to the line to shoot the free throw. He's 1 of 11 today, Bryson May. 1 of 11. And he'll shoot 2 free throws here. He's 1 for 2 from there. Foul, by the way, called on Ricky Schmidt. Free throw is no good. Bryson usually an excellent free throw shooter. That one way off to the right side. Next one, it's good. 49-42 with 1:05 to go in this the third quarter. As Waters brings it down. Waters stops, wants to go inside, and that goes all the way outside to Cowell. Cowell with a 3, no good, off to the side, brought down by Smith. Levi to the middle of the floor. 50 seconds left, and he'll be fouled there by Stewart. That'll be his third. Going for that steal. Levi gets it into May. 50 seconds to go. And May has the ball picked from him. He gets it back, though, and then another foul is going to be called. This one on Waters. He got the ball away from Bryson May, and then Waters went for the steal again. Reached in and gets his third foul. 4th team foul now on Camdenton. Salem with 5 team fouls. Still 45 seconds to go in that third quarter. Inbound comes to May. Now back to Levi Smith. Right side pass to Brendan Hanger, his first action. Now to Sanders, now to Smith. Smith trying to drive in. Pulls it back out to May. 30 seconds left. May out to Levi. Takes a quick 3. Too short. Way too short. Brought down underneath by Robertson. Robertson all the way down the floor to the hoop. Scoops it in. No defense. I'm sorry, on Christensen, not Robertson. Christensen. 51-42. 9 seconds left. Here comes Levi to the timeline in the offensive zone. Levi bounce pass. Stolen away. I don't know where he was passing that one, but it's no good. Stolen away by the Camdenton Lakers, and the Tigers trail it by 9 as we go to the fourth quarter. 51-42. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
51-42. Lakers will have the ball to inbound. They have the lead as well. Pass to Cowell. Cowell giving it there underneath. All alone is Barrett. He lays it in. The lead is now 11. Conkle trying to get into May. Again, Salem really struggling with the Lakers' full court pressure. They get it down now to Sanders. 3-on-2. Sanders stops, goes back outside to Smith. Now May. May trying to dance in. That ball taken right out of his hands. Back the other way. Here's Barrett, and Barrett has it knocked out of bounds by Smith with a good play. May's going to come out of the game. It's just not his night. Well, Bison just can't do hardly anything right. Shots won't fall, and had turnovers. Just not a good night. Cowell gets on the inbound. Cowell all the way down. Had that shot blocked by Smith, but he'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the line with 7:18 to go fourth quarter. Levi Smith at his third. Kane Cowell's free throw. It's good. He has another one, and this one is also good. He now has 6 as the Tigers will try and get on some kind of run. Then Conkle coughs up the ball, stolen away, and laying it up and in is Kyle Christensen. He's got 10 now on another turnover by the Salem Tigers in this game, and that is their 20th of the game. Here's Levi Smith getting it down to Hanger. Hanger back to Smith. 57-42. Salem now down by 15 points. And Conkle cutting through the middle. And an offensive foul called on Ethan Wilson Weber. So Weber gets the foul. And now Camdenton is in the bonus the rest of the way. Pass goes inside, almost goes in off the fingertips of Schmidt. That ball deflected off his fingertips, then went off the backboard and almost went into the basket. Here comes Conkle in. Turn around, he's called for another charge. And Gunner has 4. He went over top of Schmidt. He's a big kid. Gunner spun right into him. They tried to do a little pirouette move, and it didn't work. He's got 4. Haven's got 4. And they say he's got 5, but he only has 4. Well, they're going to stay 5. So Conkle's out of the game. I've got 4. And he looked at me. I said, I got 4. They got 4. Everybody has 4 except the scorekeeper's got 5. Here's Kyle with a shot for 3. It will not go. A pinball down. Easton May brings it down. 57-42, 19 fouls. Here comes Smith the other way. Levi all the way down, and he misses the shot. Blocking foul called on Schmidt, though, and Levi goes to the line. 6:07 to go. A lot of time left, but the Tigers have got to start hitting some shots. And again, missing easy shots and layups, and again, that cannot happen. Foul on Ricky Schmidt, by the way, his second. So Smith to the line. He's got 12 in the game, and the free throw is way offline to the left. Tell when it left his hand that was going to be an offline shot. He knew it. And the next one is no good as well. That rimmed right out, and it belongs to Camdenton under the basket. 57-42 our score with Camdenton on top. They will be taking on Gainesville in the first round of the Kabul tournament on the 27th. But right now they're still facing the Lakers. Pass underneath. That ball knocked away by Sanders, stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Good job there. Taking away underneath the basket. And now Another turnover on the Salem Tigers. And Levi's going to come out of the game with some cramping. You see it's starting on him. Back comes Christensen. Christensen right at the top of the key now between the circles. Backs up a little bit, goes right side to Webster. Webster trying to dance in. Flips it down low underneath to Barrett. Barrett turns off the glass. It won't go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Misses that one. Ball comes out taken down by Webster. Webster underneath to Cowell. He lays it up and in. And it's 59-42. Inbound pass, Hanger trying to get away from that pressure. Fires it to Easton May. May in the middle of the floor. Bounce pass outside. Jumper for three by Sanders. No good. Brought down. Controlling that ball will be nobody. It'll be tied up by Easton May and Cowell. And we stay with the Salem Tigers on the possession arrow. Salem down by 17 now with 5 minutes to go in this game. It was a 4-point game at halftime. Salem actually came out, tied the game early on a Gunnar Conkle layup, took the 1-point lead in that third quarter, but it's been all Lakers ever since. And now the inbound jump shot by Sanders goes down. From about 4 feet, Sanders got it to go. Basham checks in the game for the first time. Here's Pogue. Down to McEllier. Going outside to Stewart. Stewart with 4:43 to go. Goes to Basham for a three, and it's off the iron. Comes out high to McEllier. McEllier down low to Stewart. Stewart gets the shot up, and it will not fall. Brought down and tipped there by Gately over to May. Pass up to Hanger. Hanger down in the corner to Sanders. Back to Hanger, and then a foul's going to be called on Camdenton. I believe that's going to be on Waters. That would be Reese's fourth foul, if that is the case. And that is the case. Salem will be in a bonus now after that. Tigers have the ball. With the ball is Trevor Dooley right now, just checking in the ball game. Now to Sanders for the three. It will not go. Brought down and controlled there by Trey Richter. Back to Sanders again for another three, and again it will not go. Brought down by Stewart. All the way down. A pass intended for Waters, tipped away by Sanders. Now Braden Shepard comes in the game for the first time as Basham checks out. 3:50 to go. 15-point lead. Make that, missed by Pogue on the easy inbound. It goes out of bounds. Pogue had an easy shot. Had two cracks at it, actually, and missed both. On the inbound, nobody near him. Missed the two-footer. Here's May kicking it back to Trey Richter. Richter cross to Sanders, back to Richter near center court. Fires in the middle for May, stolen away. And back comes Camdenton over to Stewart, who lays it up and in. Stewart now at 7. The lead now 17. Pass for Dooley, beyond him, catches up to it, fires it underneath, all on his Gately. Gately will bank it in. Caden Gately gets his first basket. 3:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Waters in the offensive zone. Now to Pogue. Pogue is fouled there by Easton May. With Camdenton in the bonus, Aaron Poe will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And he makes the first. Don't forget, for those waiting for Blues hockey, you'll be coming up at the conclusion of this game. Right here on KSMO against the Dallas Stars. Pogue makes a move. Sanders trying to pass that one through the middle to Dooley, and it knocked right back in his face by McKellier. Haven and Smith come back in. Dooley checks out, and Sanders will take a seat. 2:59 to go in the fourth quarter. 17-point Laker lead as each team was looking for their first win of the year. And now a blocking foul is going to be called on Stewart as Smith tried to go through him. And for Javari, that is his fourth. It should be a 1-and-1. And they finally realized that. Crowd has thinned out after 5 games here today. We had the freshman game earlier, and the JV, and then the varsity game here. And that one is missed by Smith. Gets his own rebound, though. Levi does. Shot from the corner by Haven is good. Haven with 5. Salem back to within 15, but time is down their side. Now a pick here by Richter all the way down against Stewart. Way off line with that shot. And a foul on May coming back. Trying to get underneath the basket as Waters brings down the errant shot by Trey Richter. That ball was nowhere near the basket. I don't know what he did, but it came out of his hands, slipped out of his hands or something. But Stewart did not get a piece of it. I'm surprised he didn't get called for the foul. But Easton May did foul after the ball came down, and Waters picked it up. Reese Waters' free throw is good. Now, Camdenton got out to a good start free throw shooting early in this game, 10 of 12 in that first quarter, and that really set the tone for them. They have been hitting free throws ever since. They're 6 for 6 here in the fourth quarter. They're 21 of 26 in this game. Man, that's pretty impressive. The other way, Easton May lost the ball trying to flip it up, just lost control, and then just tried to do something with it, and then May's going to get another foul, as he will foul number 33, Braden Shepard. Easton now with 4. May got down close. Instead of trying to kick it back to a teammate, tried to some over the back, tried for a shot and was nowhere near. And then turned and fouled Shepard as he was able to take that down, and Braden hits the free throw. What was a very close game is now turning very one-sided. With 2:22 to go, the Lakers have a 17-point lead. Now make it 18. 8 of 8 from the stripe in this fourth quarter. Can't beat that. And Salem, I don't think, has one. Here's Smith all the way down. He'll lay it up. Count the bucket. He draws the foul. Salem is 0 for 3 in this fourth quarter, and they are 2 of 7 in the second half. They are 9 of 25 in the game. Foul called, by the way, on Braden Shepard is first. With 2:16 to go. Smith's free throw's good. His first make of the night. Won the free throw. Oh, I'm sorry. He had one earlier. His second, he is 2 of 6 from the stripe tonight. He has, by the way, a total of 15 points in the game. Here's Stewart all the way down. His short jumper's good. .16 Laker lead. Pass comes down to Gately. Gately trying to get to the hole, and he'll be fouled. Going for the basket. And that might be it for Reese Waters. He's starting to walk over, but they may not have called it on him. They may have called it on somebody else. They did. They called on Braden Shepard. I think they got the wrong number. Gately's free throw is short. Pogue will check out as Sapal comes in. He finishes with 11 points and 4 rebounds. Next one up by Gately is good. Salem now 2 of 6 here in the fourth quarter. But they're down by 17 here with 1:50 to go. Quickly down the side is McEllier trying to throw it in the middle of the floor. It does. Somehow gets all the way to Braden Shepard. Out on top looking at it right now is Waters. Waters all the way across to Shepard. He lays it in. Braden Shepard with 4, and the lead goes to 19 with a minute and a half yet to go. Bryson May stops, trying to fire it, goes into the Salem bench. Bryson turned, trying to elude 2 defenders, and fired it right to Gunnar Conkle on the bench. Turnover number 10 of this second half. 23 on the night now for Salem. Pass goes inside. Baby hook shot is blocked there by Gately. Taken there by Sapol. The other way, Smith all the way down. He loses the ball, but he's fouled that time by Reese Waters, who knows that that's it. He checks out of the game with 3 points and a couple of rebounds. He fouls out with 1:07 to go. (71-52) our score. 1:07 remains. Free throw is good by Smith. And Eddie Levant checks in. Haven checks out. May checks out. Also coming back in the game is Brendan Hanger. Smith's next one also good. And Levi will check out of the game. He'll finish with 17 points on the night. Inbound. Coming in to Sapol. Down in the corner. Here's Basham. Down low to Denny Sapol for the 2. 50 seconds to go. Hanger at center court. Flips it there to Richter for a 3. No good. Comes down in the corner to Dooley. Dooley back to Richter, out on top to Hanger. Now to Gately. Gately kicking it outside to Richter. Down to Hanger for a 3. They're going to call it a 3. And it's 73-54. Pass coming to Sapol. Back to Basham. Basham. I should say 73-57. Excuse me. 13 seconds left. Hanging on to that ball right now is Jonah Rapp, who came in earlier in that first half. He's standing there, letting the clock run out, and Camdenton will get their first win of the year. Salem still looking for that first win. We'll have to get it at the Kabul tournament after Christmas as they come into Camdenton. Had the lead in the third quarter, couldn't hold it, and then lose it by 16, 73-57. We'll take a 3-minute break, come back, and wrap things up. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today at 729-3056.
Hi, this is Justin Hubbs.
And Gage Salbumer.
With Big Iron Realty. That's right, Big Iron not only auctions equipment, Big Iron also auctions land online, alerting over 350,000 registered bidders worldwide that your land is up for auction. Big Iron Realty's marketing is unrivaled. Email blast?
Check.
Marketing campaign?
Check.
Social media?
Check.
Radio?
Check.
Drone footage and produced video of your land?
Check.
Auctions sell faster than listings. For more information on how to get your land sold, visit BigIronGuys.com.
That's BigIronGuys.com.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
The Holiday Gift Guide has great deals for you at K&H Auto Supply. Get a Schumacher 2-amp 2-bang battery charger for $59.99 or a 73-piece 1/4-inch drive tool set for $44.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem, wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Hi, I'm AJC from Town & Country Bank. Hunting for that perfect piece of land? Need financing? Town & Country Bank can make it happen. Whether it's a deer stand, a cozy cabin, or a plot of land next to the creek, you could be enjoying that recreational property you've always wanted. Contact your local Town & Country Bank lender and find out how to begin living your dream. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS 412146.
Did you know that Salem Memorial District Hospital Rehab Department is growing and adding services? Hi, I'm Gina Daniels, the Director of Rehab at Salem Memorial Hospital. We have certified therapists that specialize in wound care and lymphedema management. Discuss your rehab needs with your physician and come see us. Let our friendly and caring staff help you get your life back. Call 573-729-6626 to schedule an appointment. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
We welcome you back to Camdenton, Missouri, as the Salem Tigers fall by 0-8. They are 73-57 losers tonight against the Lakers here in Camdenton. And what looked very promising there in the third quarter, Salem came out after that halftime down 4 points. Gunnar Conkle was able to tie the game. Tigers did go ahead in the game for just a brief period of time by 1 point. And that was it in the third quarter. They had 2 leads at 1 point in the third quarter. That is all. And then it was the Lakers all the way from there as they turned it on, as Kyle Christensen led the way in that third quarter. I think the 3 that he hit changed it. They had a total of 2 threes in the game. But that 3 that he hit seemed to change the game and change the momentum of the game, as Camdenton really just kind of took it right at the Salem Tigers after Gunnar Conkle picked up a couple of fouls in that third quarter, and then had to kind of slow down what he was doing. But he tried to do a lot of things offensively, ended up with 10 points in the game, 8 of those coming in that third quarter, but he was the only one able to really generate any offense. Bryson May had 3 points, and Colin Haven had 3 points in that third quarter, but that's it for the Salem Tigers, while Christensen, he had a total of 9 points in that third quarter. He finishes with 11 on the game. And then Tommy McEllier had 3 points, 4 for Aaron Pogue, and then 2 for Cooper Barrett. So each team had a guy that was kind of dominating, but Salem guys scored 19-14, trailed it by 9 going into that third quarter, and going into the fourth quarter, just never could get anything on track in that fourth quarter. As far as free throws are concerned in this game, that was a huge part of this game. And anybody that says free throw shooting is not a big deal, well, take a look at the game tonight. Camdenton shot 23 of 28. That's 86% from the free throw line. Salem Tigers shot 13 of 28, and that is 46% from the free throw line. So not even 50%. That's a big difference. And when you've got that 10-point spread, it changes that game drastically throughout the contest. So the free throw misses by the Tigers did not help in the contest tonight. Also turnovers. Way too many turnovers. Unforced turnovers, the worst kind, in which the Tigers made just some critical errors, bouncing it off their foot, stepping back on the out-of-bounds line, just little things like that. But those turnovers came back to haunt them as the Lakers scored off those, and also the turnovers by the Lakers pressing on the full court press that they had most of the game. Tigers really struggled with that. And even if they got the ball out across the timeline, they didn't take it to the hole. They didn't take it to the basket. They had numbers going in, but they never took advantage of that. And that's something I want to ask Coach Carty about, because Salem would back out and set it up, and they had a 3-on-1 or 3-on-2, and they wouldn't take it to the hole. And I'm not quite sure why that did not happen, whether it was the player's choice or he wanted to set things up in the offense. Don't know, but we'll be finding out. We'll be asking Coach Carty here in just a little while. Salem ended up getting out-rebounded in the game, 20-18, though they led rebounding at the first half. Salem had 11, and The Lakers had 9, but it didn't end up staying that way. And so the Tigers, who are led in scoring by Levi Smith, will fall in this one 73-57. Let's give you all the scoring in this one, by the way. Levi Smith with 17 led the way with 2 rebounds, 10 for Gunnar Conkle. And then the Tigers had 7 points from Ethan Wilson-Weber, 5 points by Colin Haven in the game, 3 points for Caden Gately, and 3 for Brandon Hanger in the game, and 4 for Bryson May in the contest. Leading rebounder was Ethan Wilson-Weber with 5, 3 for Easton May, 3 for Gunnar Conkle in the game, 2 for Trey Richter and Levi Smith, 1 each for Colin Haven, Caden Gately, and 1 for Hayden Sanders. As I mentioned, 13 of 28 from the free throw line, 23 turnovers, 11 steals for the Salem Tigers. For the Camdenton Lakers, they were led in scoring by Tommy McEllier with 12. Aaron Pogue and Kyle Christensen each finished with 11. 9 points for Javari Stewart, 8 for Caden Cowell, 7 for Cooper Barrett in the game, and then 4 points for Braden Shepard, 3 for Reese Waters and Riley Webster, 2 for Ricky Schmidt, and also for Shaden. Shaden Sapah had 4, missed that one down there. He's at the very bottom of the list, so didn't quite get that one. So he finished the game with 4. 13 steals for Camdenton in the game, and they finished with 19 turnovers. The Salem Tigers watched Camdenton shoot 23 of 28 from the free throw line, and 10 of 12 in the first quarter. Had they missed those 4, Salem would have had the lead in the first quarter. Who knows what would have happened there, but it didn't happen that way. If they would have just shot 50%, whole different game. Didn't happen. And so the Salem Tigers still looking for that first win. We'll have to wait till after Christmas time to get it against Gainesville down at the Kabul Holiday Tournament. Well, we hope you'll stick around for Blues hockey. That's coming your way next. We'll join that one here on KSMO Radio. That was a delayed broadcast. It's just getting ready to start the game. We'll get to that in just a second. We do want to remind you, Missouri takes on Utah tomorrow, 3 o'clock in basketball action. And then on Sunday, the Blues will be in Winnipeg to take on the Jets. 2 o'clock game time, 1:30 pregame show here on KSMO Media. I want to thank Jim back at the station. My name is Stan. Thank you for joining us from Camdenton, Missouri, as the Salem Tigers fall to the Lakers 73-57 before the holiday break now from school. Have yourselves a great weekend, and we'll talk to you Monday night when the Lady Tigers will host the Steelville Lady Cardinals. That game will be on KSMO Radio. Now, remember, that JV game there is only 2 quarters with Steelville. 2-quarter JV game on Monday, and then the varsity game will follow. We'll have that about 6:45 with the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cardinals of Steelville. Have yourselves, again, a great weekend, and good night from Camdenton.
Country Mart in Salem is your party central. They have a great assortment of fresh fruit baskets, or if you need, meat and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, as well as fresh fruit and cheese trays available. Plus, perfect for small gatherings, they have a fresh smoked turkey breast that will serve 6 to 8 people. Country Mart asks that you please pre-order your party trays and fresh smoked turkey breast. Call 729-3455. Happy holidays from your friends at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East in Salem, here to help you save.
In a world where everything is digital, your payments should be too. Time is precious. Digital payments provide a quick and simple way to make secure purchases. The Bank of Salem recognizes the need for digital payment convenience and is excited for you to enjoy a new way to pay. We now support Apple Pay, Google Pay, Fitbit, Garmin, and MasterPass. To enroll, call or stop by either Bank of Salem location today and let us help make your shopping experience easier. Message and data rates may apply. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. 'Tis the season for savings at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. A Carlisle Tools 64-piece toy tool set and workbench for $19.99. An Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set priced at $19.99. An Evercraft 3-piece industrial wrench set at only $13.99. And a Napa Black Beanie one-size-fits-all for $5.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
At Progressive Ozark Bank, this most favorite time of year is a time to reflect on our blessings and thankfulness while celebrating the birth of our Savior. Progressive Ozark Bank appreciates their friends and neighbors and the trust they have put in them to serve you throughout the past year. 2021 has brought many improvements to help serve you while enhancing your banking experiences, simplifying your financial life. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, FDIC insured, and equal housing lender.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO has been brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Randy Conway Construction, LLC, Healthy Dent County, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty. Be sure to join us next time for Salem Tiger basketball, right here on KSMO.